Beautiful fish, look at it in there in that mate of his. So I brought along the jig flies today, a little off the cuff session, don't know how long it's going to be. Just got to pick the right jig fly. I think I'll go for the orange one. Plenty of colour in the canal today, so something with white and orange in it is probably a good choice. I don't know if it's going to cast on this. Okay, drag set if you want. A bit of give, but not too much give. So I just sort of bring my light outfit with me today. To be honest, I didn't think too much through it. I just grabbed the jig flies, grabbed the rod. This trip wasn't meant to be happening today, but circumstances allowed me to do it. That's working nicely. Yeah, pushing water. Lovely. Cast around a bit. Not ideal. We've got the spinning outfit, but didn't get around it. As I say, there's a lot of colour in the canal, so that's probably going to affect the fishing. Nice to use this outfit though. This is what I call my frogging outfit. So it's a Savage Gear MPP, less than 100 grams, and I think it's 7 foot. Have a look here. 2.1 meters, 7 foot. Yeah, 7 foot. It's paired up with my original casking Spartacus Maximus with 55-pound braid. I think it's Cast Pro, not sure. Far from ideal conditions, but you've got to fish with what's in front of you. When you get a chance to go, you've got to go. I'm not casting miles with this. I do have some other clips I can, weighted clips I can use, some Dragon V clips or something I think they're called. I may well put one of those on in a minute just to be able to cast that bit further, get the lure down a bit deeper. But I think that's what we're going to do. let's have a look at that. Let's see how we're going to work that out. My flambeau box, or as recommended. I only want about 5 grams. Let's see if we can clip. So here's the V clip. I'm going to attach that to my clip, which will then attach to the fly. So I've been watching Mr. Bickley's channel. I think it's called Paul Bickley, is it? He's up north somewhere, I think, and I've done that wrong, you tip. Yeah, but looking at what he's been doing and taking the lead from that. Buy my flies from the same place, which is F4P, or Flies for Preds. Find them on Facebook or online. Small business, make some wonderful stuff, good prices. So here we go. Let's see what difference that makes. It's obviously going to sink a bit quicker. May give me more tangles, I don't know. Let's just check the camera's rolling. If it's cool. And just roll one off the tip. Somehow it makes it a little easier casting. Quick, easy thing to do. Well, idiot me didn't turn the camera on, record. First chuck, catch a pike, about 6 pounds I'd say. Beautiful fish, look at it in there and that mate of his. On the jig fly, right under the near side vegetation. We're not going to mess around, we're going to get this pike back. Nice and safely. I'm actually going to drop it down. It could be a bit bigger than that actually. Because of the awkward spot I'm in, I'm not going to mess around with this fish. I need to somehow get him out of the net, over the edge. Go on. There. Lovely. I doubt you got much of that. But Jig Fly Pike, happy with that. Nice pike. Probably a bunch of rubbish filming. You get the take. It's a complete kerfuffle, to be honest. But yeah, first pike in a while, happy with that. Alright. We'll get down into this. Put it on the edge of this wall. Under this bridge. Pike do like to hide in the shadows. See if we can't pick up another one. Greedy. Yeah, as I say, I haven't got much footage there, have I really? This is a little bit disappointing. Thought I saw something far away. Silly idiot, didn't have the camera on, show the fight, which was quite some fight actually. Quite a nice bite because I had the initial tap and I thought, oh, that's a fish. You just know, don't you, sometimes there's no messing, and then bang, he was on. love it when a new type of fishing, new lure, all comes together. What's exciting about fishing for me. I love, well, I can't say this is different, people have been doing this for a while, haven't they? No, I'm not the first, but it is still relatively new approach, and I love to do things differently to others. I feel whatever type of fishing, whether that be from beach casting to carp fishing to pike fishing to bass fishing, wrasse fishing, I just like to experiment. I heard a good carp angler once say, I think Nigel Holmes or somebody he called, I can't remember his name now, I'm not so much into that anymore as I used to be. So, and he said if you do things different, two things will happen. You'll fail miserably, or you'll catch every fish in the pond because they haven't seen it, basically. So yeah, there are times when you're just peeing in the wind, aren't you? But when that works, it works really well. And I think this is what's going on with these jig flies. These fish are used to seeing the same old all the time, especially on a canal like this one. They're quite pressured, so you've got to do something different, and that could be just a different colour lure or a totally different type of lure like this. I mean, they've seen flies on here, I know they have. I'm not the first person to do this on this particular canal, but it's still relatively new, and it's you can change the patterns of flies so easily, just the colours, the length of the hackle, the way they fish with the different materials. And I'm not making them, but myself, as I say, I'm buying them off Flies for Preds. But it's still relatively new. There'll come a point, I'm sure of it, when the pike would have seen it all again, and going back to some lure that nobody's used in ages because flies are the thing, we'll do exactly the same.